Last week I talked about essentially strategic acceleration moves. Without clarity, you cannot focus. Without focus, you cannot execute. Without execution, you cannot win. That is essentially the nuts and bolts of how you're able to make progress, how you're able to accelerate results, how you're able to compress time. Today, I'm going to give you some other tools that can help you strategically and systematically implement all of this amazing information that you've learned from Tom and from Eric and from Ben and from Matt and so forth. So this module, essentially, this is a tool that you guys can use as a team. We use it internally to help you identify everything that's flying at you every single day. What I don't want, and what happens when you don't have a system for managing overwhelm, is you live in a life of overwhelm. You live in that state. And that state, living in overwhelm, is a non-creative process. It's a non-progressive process. It doesn't help you move stage to stage to stage. So this chart, and this is a simple exercise you can do in-house. One is it urgent or is it not urgent? Is it a fire or is it just simply a task? Next is the importance level on the left-hand side. Is it not important or is it important? So this chart, not urgent and not important, you're going to see a giant box that says eliminate. These are things that are time wasters. Every one of us has it. In order for us to be able to deal with this change, we've got to cut the fat. We've got to eliminate those things which are not helping us get closer to our ultimate goal. If we don't have clarity, it's going to be hard to do this. So we have to have clarity. Eliminate those activities. It might be unnecessary meetings. It might be unnecessary feelings that are causing you distraught. It might be time on social media. It might be spending time on other people's problems. It might be negativity that's in your space, or people or friends or colleagues that are bringing negative elements that don't help you progress. Bottom line is identify it, isolate it, eliminate it. Next is it not urgent and not important? Oh, sorry, I already did that. Is it not urgent and important? This is your main bucket of essentially how and where to live your life, right? If it is not urgent, but it's important, yard maintenance, spending time with your spouse, doing the necessary things that are important within your business, lead generation, customer appreciation, top of mind marketing, ensuring that your books and your financials are straight, right? All of those things, they're not urgent, they're not a fire, but they are important. Take those things, create a plan, and implement as much automation as possible. Leverage technology, leverage systems, because you want to make sure that those things that are not fires, they're not urgent, but they're important, are in maintenance mode. They're being taken care of. You know what those high leverage activities are, and those have your attention. Next, it's urgent, but not important. This is an important list. This is delegate it. Get it off your plate as quickly as possible. Next is urgent and important. That bucket means that we did not manage things that were not urgent and important. When you neglect the maintenance mode of your life, your business, and so forth, it will turn into disaster. This is now your health is in jeopardy. This is your marriage is in jeopardy. Your books are in jeopardy. You're not generating leads. You can't keep your staff. You're having financial challenges. When we don't manage the core fundamentals of what we need, things that are not urgent but important, it will eventually turn into urgent, i.e. fire, and important. Those you have to respond quickly, do and implement. Hopefully this system helps you guys be able to take all of those things that are coming at you and gives you a structure to be able to properly take in that information and take the appropriate action. Now let's talk about mindset. This is, oh no, never mind. We're going. So here's the opposite, okay? In today's environment, as Matt was talking, we're all used to doing things a certain way. So logically, what business owners, HVAC companies, contractors have done right now is they start with, I'm going to put a website in place. Then I may or may not work on my brand. I may or may not work on my top of my marketing, which is with my current client base. I might put in systems. I might look at marketing, and I might add content in the future. And they repeat this cycle over and over. I have seen probably 60% of the entire dealers I've met with continue to revise their website year over year over year. The same website, without taking any modifications as far as their brand, with no new content, with no improvement in their search engine marketing, with no improvement in their SEO, with no implementation of anything to make sure your database of existing and past customers is being connected to on a regular basis. In this environment, doing the right things in the right order might mean doing exactly the opposite of what you've always done. If you have a website right now and you think revising your website, building a new one over and over and over without fixing all those other things is going to help you, it's not. So we have to almost do the exact opposite. We have to get comfortable doing the uncomfortable things. And that might mean you stay in a website you know is ugly and not working, but you start a program where you start generating content, you start doing SEO, you start improving your rank and your position, throw in a couple conversion systems, implement Tom's virtual sales team, take care of your current customer database, actually spend time with Matthew and work on your brand and who you are and who you want others to see you as. And then once you have your stuff together, then get a new website, then upgrade the technology. Actually doing the exact opposite of what you've always done might get you a different result. Now let's go into mindset. This is another tool that we use internally with our own team. And this is because people need to become, and we talked about this last week, consciously aware of how they're feeling, how they're thinking, and their why. This is an example that will help you guys. It's 3 different mindsets: a fixed mindset, a growth mindset, and an innovative mindset. Every time somebody says something in our company or to someone in our company, our team is instantaneously processing that information and identifying what mindset is that human that's speaking those words. So if someone says, well, everything with COVID right now, business just sucks, our team is able to go, fixed mindset. If someone says, with everything that's COVID, we're just going to keep pressing on, we're going to keep moving, growth mindset. And if someone says, with everything with COVID, we want to completely change who we are. We want to implement that e-commerce system that Matt was talking about. We want to implement a virtual selling system and team to be able to address this. We want to embrace being able to do virtual appointments and sell from anywhere, anytime, leveraging technology. Innovative mindset. No leads, fire your web company. That's fixed mindset. Just start another website with another company and repeat the same problem continuously over and over and over again, getting no new result. No leads, let's build a new website. Growth mindset. No leads, let's launch a marketing plan. That's what drives leads. It's not the website. That's an element of it. It helps you do it faster or slower. Staffing issues. I'm going to talk about people. Fixed mindset. Staffing issues. I'm going to talk to some other people. Growth mindset. Staffing issues. I'm going to listen to the experts who hiring, such as Applicant List and Higher Dimensions, how they find the right people for the right time. Not profitable. I'm going to discount and self-finance. Not profitable. I'm going to run promotions. Not profitable. I'm going to implement new services to be able to generate higher margins. I'm going to increase my prices based on generation of more leads. I have more opportunities, I can increase my prices. Not enough money, I'm not going to pull the trigger on anything. On the things that I know, the maintenance areas, what I know I need to do. I don't have enough money, I'm going to find somebody to do it cheap or free, even though it's not going to work. Not enough money, I'm going to start small and I'm going to grow over time and be more patient about how long it's going to take me to make progress. My business is stuck. I'm not growing. I'm not getting over the hump. I'm doing 1 million. I need to do 5. I'm doing 5. I need to do 10. Fixed mindset. I'm busy. Always being busy, always moving, never going anywhere. No growth plan. They implement a growth plan. You guys, this is essentially everything you think can be planted in either a fixed mindset, which keeps you where you are or moves you backwards, a growth mindset, which might help you maintain, or an innovative mindset, which means you might have to do the exact opposite of what you've done that has gotten you right where you are. If notoriously you've managed your business or your life or your marriage or anything with a fixed mindset, we spend a lot of time being right instead of being rich in life. It might be time to switch it up and start literally doing the exact opposite of everything you've done in the past. You might just get a different result. In order to do this, you guys, everyone that's on this call, this is a group of coaches who has coaches. This is a group of innovators who has innovators. This is a group of trainers and educators who believe in training and education, where we have our own coaches who make sure we're in alignment with where we want to go, that we have complete clarity, that we're focusing on high leverage activities to get us to the next level, that we implement consistently, don't give up, don't quit, that we leverage technology and automation in order to be able to grow our business without having to continue to add staff. We're in a new time. It's a new space. Those who already had an innovative mindset, they're still growing, they're just hiring. They have a different set of problems. Those who are in a fixed mindset, repeating history continuously, it's tough. So it's time to put your foot in the sand, time to pivot, and let's take a different approach.